buddies, welcome back. Today we're back out at the river again. Today we're having an event for our local prospecting club. We come out to the river here, kind of get together, tell lies, dig some dirt, you know, that typical kind of thing. So anyway, I'm gonna come back here and work my crevices some more, and just having a good day outside. So anyway, join me. Let's try to find some gold. So laying out the plans for today. This is the crevice I've been working on for a while. I pulled the grass off the top, ran it the other day. Last time I was here, I dug deeper into the crevice. That's where I started finding more lead and such. So today I'm gonna dig deeper down that area. And then what I think I'm gonna do is I have my suction dredge, and then I'm going to fill all this with water and see how much more I can get out of the using the suction dredge. So okay, so I worked on this crevice for a while. It didn't take me long till most I got was clay. So I started looking around some more, and I tested this crevice right over here. I tested this, and it ended up being mainly light stuff, light sand. And then I started looking around, and I came over here, and I decided to try this crevice. This crevice is looking very promising. I'm down about 10 inches or so, and I still have not hit clay. It's all sand and rocks. And for example, one reason why I wear gloves searching the crevices is this right here. There are 6 .22 bullets, full bullets, not been fired, 9mm casing, a piece of glass, and a big fishing hook. So those all just popped out of the dirt at me while I was digging. Didn't catch any in classifying. So my plan now, I've got about half a bucket of concentrates under 1/4 of an inch. I have my little 4-inch, or my 6-inch sluice. I'm going to take it over here where there's more water, and I'm going to set it up and run what I have. Not a ton of work today, but in my test pans I've already seen gold, so this should be pretty good. Let's go take a look. Okay, I know I have this set up as a really aggressive angle, but there's not a lot of water flow, so I needed to have it at a higher angle to get the bottom section of the dream mat activated and actually running stuff out. So. So I tested my tailings and I found 1 microdot in there. It's not bad at all. I can now see 4 dots of gold in my indicator mat here. Sorry, 5. There's 5 in there. Alright, I'm going to let that clean out for a few. See several specks of gold in the indicator mat. Okay, I hope you can see this. I know the angle's a little awkward, but there's a bunch of gold pieces. There's a nice one in the indicator mat right there. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get this processed. As I can see down here, there's quite a bit of lead shot down here. So I may end up taking this back home and processing it after I classify it to -40. Alright, these are all the cons from running the sluice, cleaning out that crevice, those couple of crevices out on the river that day, picking out some of the larger rocks here. So anyway, we're going to classify this down to -40. And then pan both of them back. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to wet classify. All right. Get all the +40 in one pan. Which should we pan first? You want to pan the +40 or the -40? Let's pan the +40. Just take a look at it. Not a lot in the +40, as you can see. But there is some lead and stuff, some bigger rocks. quite a few garnets in there. Hold up. See that piece of gold? There was a piece of gold in the plus 40. Can you see that? Can't really feel it. It's flat. Hey, I'll take it. Right there. Let me snuffer that up real quick. And again, what I'm doing this year is I'm using one, actually I've got it in 2 snuffer bottles. One snuffer bottle I use out in the field, another snuffer bottle I use at home, of all of the gold that I find out at the river. So just me, I like keeping it separate from all the rest of my stuff, whether it's pay dirt that I buy, or if I travel someplace to prospect, I like keeping it separate just so I know what I find at home. I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos. When I'm panning this back, I don't so much look up here, I'm watching down here, just to make sure there's no gold trying to slip by. Every now and then I'll look up at the top, just see what I'm getting to up on top. But the biggest thing is watching down below here and making sure no gold is slipping by. There's a couple pieces over on the left there. Oh my, can you see that gold up there on top? That nice golden smile. Piece of lead. Okay, so this is the final bit from that new crevice I started emptying. Definitely worth going back to this spot here. Lots of lead, lots of heavies, but there's also lots of gold too, so that's pretty impressive. Wow, another great trip out on the river. Had an enjoyable time, found that new crevice. I started working that old crevice that I thought was still going to keep paying off. Obviously it didn't. We lost out on it. Hit clay pretty quick, and then we had to move to other areas. Found a new crevice, started working it. It's definitely paying off for us. So found quite a bit of gold, for our area at least. Will definitely take me back to that spot next time I'm out. So I'm glad you could join me. If you haven't yet, smash that like button and subscribe. That way you'll know next time I'm out on the river for another adventure. And I hope you'll join me. Thanks for joining me. Heavy pants.